Welcome back to the Lazy Susan. Hello, everybody. What'd you think of that intro, Derek?
I liked it. I like the dinosaur.
Todd
Man.
walked away right at the dinosaur. I was like, oh man, he missed it.
I saw the dinosaur.
Oh,
You saw him whip that dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So hello, everybody. If you're wondering why my screen is blacked out, it's because I have a costume to reveal to the others. And for this, because we're doing a belated Halloween. All right. So without further ado, I'll introduce you to our guest on the show. You might know him as the world martial arts champion.
Oh,
Something to remember me by.
Oh,
That was a
that's
good
why he
voice
kept
impression,
saying
too.
it over and over again.
That's why I kept on doing it over and over again, because I'm
Oh,
the
my
champion of the
goodness.
world.
That's
You got
good.
the hairy chest for it and all.
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
great. I like it. That's good.
Dynamite kick.
You got his voice down, man.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Did I ever tell you about how Future Gohan really lost his arm? He's messing with my Videl. I gave him something to remember me by.
So,
Let me fix my background.
How long has your did you just shave today? Or has it been like that for a couple days now?
My face?
Yeah.
I mean, I've always rocked this. Nah, I shaved it today. Damn, my background's a little messed up. I gotta scoot it closer. Now really make us feel like we're there. Oops.
I feel like I'm there, man.
There? Are we good? All right. I mean, it's whatever. Good enough.
It is perfect. You're good. You're good. So how long do you plan on keeping your facial hair like that?
Oh, I'm shaving this off immediately.
You gotta be dedicated, man.
I
yeah,
was
you gotta
dedicated,
stick
man.
to the bit,
I did
man.
what
No,
I
you
had
gotta
to do.
you gotta keep it like that for like a week at least.
A week?
A week.
Easy.
That's excessive. I used makeup to darken this because my beard's a lot lighter.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Good.
Oh, this
I
is
love
great.
it.
The camera. Here's something to remember.
You have a
one
belt?
line
Oh,
over.
man, you
Eat
should-
this.
You should get a belt and to do the fucking pose.
Yeah, I was trying to get a championship belt, but it didn't fall through. But it's all right.
Nah, it's all good.
Yeah,
Hey, you're dressed up. I'm not. So
Are
who
you
am I to
using
fucking
your
go
old
against
martial arts belt?
I am not. I have them. I just don't know where. So I actually had to buy a gi, which took me like a lot of the things wouldn't come in time, and I was like, damn. And then for the first time ever, I had to dye it, and since this is like a lot of polyester, I had to do it like over the stove in a pot. So I had to buy a giant pot, had to buy the certain dye, had to keep it right under boiling, and it turned out nice brown. I was like, look at
you?
this.
It's really good, man.
It was all white.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, you really went through with you really got dedicated to the bit. I love it. The whole getup is perfect.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I made an impression. You know, I didn't get the World Martial Arts Championship for doing nothing.
Right. You whoop everybody's ass.
That's right.
That's what's
Number
up. man.
one.
I like it.
Where did Todd go?
He was humiliated by your awesomeness,
He's like, actually, I'm Majin Buu.
dude.
I
How
had to
I
go
was
get my
good.
Halloween costume.
Whoa, Clark Kent.
Other glass.
The glareless glasses.
I wish I had
Oh.
glareless glasses.
Magic glasses that don't glare as hard.
Mine have
Yeah.
a crazy glare, bro. Like you can't even see my fucking
That's
eyes.
why I had to take these bad boys off because, like, look
Yeah.
at the difference.
Yeah, fuck all that.
So, like, the downside of this, oh yeah, that is pretty glary.
Yeah.
So
Dude.
solar flare over there. But what should we call it? Yeah, it's gonna be a little weird discussing these films while I'm dressed like this the whole time.
Why?
It won't be weird. I'm
All
curious to see how Hercule feels about Longleg.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how you guys feel about it. Honestly, I'm glad that you ended up liking it because I've been dying to ask. The movie that I recommended to you guys, would you have watched this if it wasn't recommended to you?
Maybe.
I didn't know about it until you said something about it.
It's,
So I don't know if I ever would have seen it.
like I just feel like it's not really up your specifically Adam's alley. Derek, I could see you and
I
him
would no,
end
yeah,
up
I would
watching
watch
it. Yeah, but
I
Adam,
liked the
I was
idea.
pretty like this is something I could never see Adam watching or
The-
going out of his way to watch.
I was super interested in the concept of it. So if I saw a trailer for it,
And you
and
got the
not a
premise of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
we would definitely would have watched it.
Fair enough.
It's weird
Adam,
wearing this with the headphones.
Is all your hair stuffed into the wig?
Yeah, well, they have like a hair net thing that you put on
Oh,
first,
right,
and then
okay,
you put
okay.
the wig on. I look terrifying with without this. It looks it's very creepy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
but Adam, answer the
Yeah.
question.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Would
Did
you have
like the
answered?
movie?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, not that you
sorry,
did. You like it? Would you have watched it if it wasn't recommended? Is this like a movie that is like in your realm of watching?
Well, when you mentioned it, I was like, okay, that kind of sounds interesting. If I might have stumbled upon it on Netflix, I would be like, you know what? If I was in the mood, I would be like, yeah, sure, I'll watch it because it
Gotcha.
sounds interesting. It had like a cool premise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I recommended it because I was like, oh, this is like a cool idea. But anyways,
That was Todd's movie
yeah.
was It's What's Inside for those listening.
So
It was
just
a
a heads
Netflix
up,
movie.
just a heads up to everyone listening. We're gonna go into depth and we're gonna have a conversation about Stir of Echoes. Is that what it's called, right?
Yep.
1999 Stir of Echoes with
Stir of
Kevin
Echoes,
Bacon.
Coraline.
2009.
It's What's Inside
2024.
and Long Legs, which also came out in 2024. We're gonna it's spoilers for all four of those movies.
So
Just
if you've
letting
seen them,
everyone know.
Yeah, if you haven't
Big
seen them,
spoilers.
but don't care, feel free to listen. But if you have seen them, awesome. Feel free to join in the discussion. We'll be talking about them going pretty in depth with each one, I'd say.
Yeah,
Our
as much as we can. Yeah. I mean, that also answers our usual question of what have you guys watched this week? I actually watched a bunch of shit all week. Aside from just those, I watched the first two Terrifier movies because I'd never seen any of them before, and
I
everyone's
was just talking
hyping that
about
up.
them with my host at work, and she was just talking about one of the scenes that I saw on that Instagram page that we follow. No plugs here, but it's about the movies one. And it was like right before a tragedy struck, and it shows the guy's Achilles, and it shows Art the Clown looking at him. It might be from the third one. Maybe I'm spoiling.
If it's well, I mean, I'm not worried about spoilers for the Terrifier movies.
Yeah,
You ruined the movie for him.
regardless, she just told me that it was really brutal, and there was a really brutal scene of like somebody about to fuck, and there's a chainsaw involved, and they got chopped the fuck up.
Hell yeah, he's in this, have you? So you haven't seen any of them? I'm assuming then. I mean,
It's just gore porn, isn't it?
It's just gore porn for the most
Yeah.
part. I mean, there's supposed to be like a lore. The guy who plays Art the Clown was actually on a podcast that I listened to, and
Is it the same guy through all the three movies?
so
They're old, right? Am I crazy in thinking that?
the first one came out in 2016.
Oh my, yeah, I'm crazy in thinking that. I thought it was like 90s at least.
No, so he originally started in this movie called All Hallows Eve, which is just an anthology with a bunch of different like short stories, I guess. And Art the Clown first originated there, played by somebody else, and then they went forward with that character and made Terrifier with this new guy playing him, but he plays in all three. And he was talking about how the creator might possibly make like at least 5 of these movies, and we might be getting more lore as to where Art came from and shit like that. He also did say that they don't want to go the route of trying to give him like a sob story background as to like, oh, we get why he's so fucked up. They're just like, no, he came out the womb evil, man. Like he's a fucking sadistic bastard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's the I had fun watching them. I've been enjoying them. I'm looking forward to watching the third one.
Is the third one currently out?
It's in theater, if not just ending in theater. Like when I saw, because the first two are on Amazon Prime, and you can pre-order the third one, so I don't think you can watch it digitally anywhere yet.
Heard that?
Yeah.
Right on.
Adam, what about you?
As far as TV shows and stuff.
Yeah,
Have you
what
watched
you been up to?
anything
What you been
aside-
watching?
Have you watched anything aside from what
Yeah,
we're
actually,
planning on
well,
talking about?
Penguin for sure. We got to talk
Yeah.
to Todd about honestly really getting on the Penguin before that season finale comes out. That show has so many things that there's so many like possibilities and so many like theories. I would love to discuss. We got to channel Todd. We got to jump into these things.
Yes, that's fair, but then stop recommending me movies and movies and movies for me to watch.
Yeah.
free time.
Oh, I've watched Penguin, watched all the movies, plus 3 additional movies that weren't
We're
even
going
on the
on what
list.
episode 7 this coming up week, right?
Yeah, man.
How many weeks? So that's 6 weeks beforehand. Come on,
Give or take.
come on, come on, come on, Todd.
You should watch
No.
Penguin though; it's really good.
Penguin is phenomenal right
I
now.
plan to.
We got like literally you got to watch it before that final season comes out so we could talk about it. So we could be on
Final
a
Final
episode.
season.
Final
or,
episode.
sorry, final episode. Apologies. All the world martial arts champion stuff is going to my head.
It would be really cool to watch or like talk about the final episode the week it comes out.
That would be pretty damn.
That would be
cool.
sick.
You got
Yeah.
2 weeks, Todd.
You'll love it. I think you will.
I know I will.
Yeah, stop being a Maroni.
Just ignore him.
I will. So, other than the Penguin, nothing
Other than
else.
Penguin. Monster Hunter Wilds beta just dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Guys,
There it is.
game's going nuts right now. It has it peaked at almost 500,000 players. That's absolutely insane on Steam. That's on Steam alone. Almost 500,000 players when this beta came out. Yes, it's free, but man, is it going hard. It is like having a lot of issues for people whose PCs aren't like up to par, or if they're just like almost there,
Crazy.
like hitting people with some polygons. A lot of people have some funny polygon stuff going on.
Not a good start.
Not a good
Not a
start
good
at all.
start.
It's a beta.
Oh shit.
We're-
It's a
we're-
beta.
Oh,
Listen up.
shit.
We're on track for the same beginning as fucking Cyberpunk.
Derek's favorite buzzword when it comes to video games.
Cyberpunk was so good a year after it came out.
Well, anyway, Monster Hunter, it's like literally phenomenal right now. They let the beta, they dropped the beta, and it's like one of those betas you can play. And when you're playing it, you hit a certain like point in the story, and it's like, all right, that's the end. Thanks for playing. Actually, by the way, after you're done with that, have fun in the whole open area we're letting you have like go to. You can do a bunch of different missions if you want. They just leave you access to this whole beginning area, and it's like you can just keep on jumping in there, explore, go over there, like it's fight this monster, fight that monster, fight one of the harder ones that come swooping in with the weather change. So sick. If you've never played a Monster Hunter game, definitely check it out. It's worthwhile. It's one of those games that the developers give you all these tools and they flesh out all these tools and they flesh out the environment, and it's the way you want to play it. You take those tools and you put them how you want to, you put them to use the way you want to, and it just the way it blends is so beautiful with the armor sets and bonuses, with the weapons you get, into the environment and to the creatures. It's a masterpiece. I am so stoked for Monster Hunter Wilds. I think the number of people jumping into it speaks for itself, but it's going to be huge when it comes out in February of next year. So if you have any interest, or if you want just slight little interest, definitely check out the beta. It's free. And it goes on, I think, until the end of this week or upcoming
If it
week.
comes out in February of next year.
They're pretty good with their release dates. So
Yeah,
And with
people
how
are
well this
seeing
beta is
polygons, not looking good.
that's just a performance issue on people's parts, you know.
Yeah, so fix it.
That's fair. They
True.
got enough time. They'll be good.
Do they?
It's in good hands.
Oh, we'll see.
But other than that, there was another game I have interest in. I bought it, but I'll have to let you guys know how it goes after I'm done checking it out. I haven't jumped into it yet. Drova, the Forsaken Kin. It's an indie game. It's a single player RPG, and apparently it's extremely hard as far as like difficulty goes.
Like
Pixel-
Soulsborne hard.
It looks like a roguelike pixel game, but it's like you don't play it like a roguelike where you're just running through killing things left and right. It's like, no, you got to pick your battles. If you're getting jumped by like 2 bandits, you actually might die because they're ganging up on you. Like, it's very interesting, and it has overwhelmingly
Is it Dead
positive.
Cells?
No. It's over the top, so you're like walking down. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Sounds not great.
Oh no, sounds like it's right up Derek's alley.
Over the top, and it's like realistic, kind of like Project Zomboid. Crazy.
Or maybe like a Elden Ring or something, you know. But other than that, I feel like there is some. Oh, we had Halloween trick or treating with our kids and whatnot.
Yeah.
That was good.
What were you guys?
Nothing.
Derek, did you go out as anything? Okay, my youngest was like, "Hey, Dad, I want to be a criminal." So we got her an outfit that was just stripes, like a prisoner thief outfit. And then she was like, "And I want you to be a police officer." So I was a police officer while trick or treating with my kids, which would have been nice to like. I wasn't committed. I should have done that, but I was like, I'm not committed enough to do that yet. It was rough to even get to this point with this outfit. I was like, no. And I haven't seen my chin in over 10 years. The last time I clean shaved was before my oldest was born.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Ever since then, I've just always rocked that nice.
I haven't been cleanly shaved since I've been able to grow a beard.
Hey.
I think I cleanly shaved when the girls were like 2, because I wanted to see if I can get like that reaction that kids get, like, "Oh, you're not my dad" or whatever. And it didn't work. Or like they just didn't give a shit.
That's what's gonna happen with me.
I came into the living room with a like clean fucking face, and they just looked at me and they were like, "Daddy," and I was like, that didn't fucking work at all.
Guy's gone.
Right. So I haven't shaved since, and that was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I'm probably I'll see what it looks like with just the stash after this, but then like I'm probably just gonna, because I also have the sideburns.
Oh, that's all you?
Yeah.
Brother, rock the sideburns and the fucking stash. What are you doing?
Sorry.
That's not even a question.
And start doing porn.
Well, you don't gotta do all that, but he can look like it.
You actually have to do it.
You actually have to do it. Keep the fro on.
Get some like old sheriff aviator glasses.
He has the glasses. That's what he wore as the cop. You have everything you need.
Well,
you have everything you need.
There's also, well, for this wig, it kind of came with that. The original plan I wanted to do was to go as Bob Ross and then switch right into Hercule when you guys least expected it. But I was like, that's too much.
That's hilarious. Do you want to hear what my plan was for Halloween? Had the costume gotten here on time and everything? Disco, that's funny.
So you have a costume on the way?
Yeah, I mean, just didn't get here in time. I ordered it a little late, and it was my own fault. I thought I'd be able to get here, and it's still not here. But I too was going to shave. And just keep like a little thin mustache. And I have my fucking my Discord picture. I
had a feeling you were gonna do that, and I really wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. If you saw the intro to this video, you would
thought you should shave your mustache.
No, I was like pencil.
Derek.
No. Get like a wig with a comb over.
Yeah.
No,
like, where are we going with this?
No, do like a pencil thin, just mustache, shave everything else, get the mask and the hat and the sword, and just been Zorro. And I was actually going to wear this Zorro shirt too, just two different Zorros. But yeah,
they were in fire.
Dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, I should have entered into this room and went, "What the crap? How come nobody called me?"
Yeah, you really fucked up.
But aside from that, I mean, I'm good. That was pretty much everything I did this week. How about you guys? Like anything else that we missed up on?
Oh, I also watched Woman of the Hour, which was pretty interesting. Anna Kendrick's directorial debut.
Oh, she was
like Anna Kendrick. Yeah, she starred in it and directed it. It's based on a true story about a serial killer, that went around Hurting women and shit like that. Pretty fucked up. And the true story is that he ended up on a dating show where he was bachelor number 3, and he actually wins. But the woman that chose him got like a bad vibe from him and didn't want to go on their little vacation. And that's who Anna Kendrick's plays, is the woman that chose bachelor number 3. And she's like, there's bad vibes from you. I'm not going to go on that with you. And he, like, I guess tries to go after her in a parking lot, but then like there's witnesses, so he left. And it turns out he just killed a bunch of women, like a lot. He's only convicted, I think, of 5 or 7. But
I seen a clip of that actually. Was
IRL?
walking away.
IRL, he's in prison for, well, I think, he's dead now. He died in prison, but this happened in the 70s, and he got convicted for like 5 or 7 murders. But it's believed that he killed actually like at least 100, because he had a storage unit, and he was a photographer with Polaroid cameras and shit.
So he had acid.
Huh?
Go on.
No. So he kept all the pictures of his victims, and like he would beat them and shit and take pictures of their beaten bodies. And he had a bunch of Polaroid pictures of all these abused women in his storage locker, but there's no way for the cops to identify who they were just based on a Polaroid picture and where these bodies are. So based on all the different pictures of all the different women that are all beaten and shit like that, they can't identify who they all were. So it's just believed that he murdered over 100. And also, I guess he stole earrings, which was like his MO. And there was like hundreds and hundreds of earrings in the storage lockers too.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But it's just, the whole thing is just to depict like how fucked up it is that he was able to get away with doing this for as long as he did, and showing how shitty cops were in the 70s and how bad they were at their jobs. Because there are a couple different instances where someone either has already contacted the police, or people are trying to contact the police and be like, yo, here's the description of this guy. I'm pretty sure he's the one that murdered my friend. Last time I saw my friend, she was with this guy. And they're like, all right, well, we'll look for him. And then that's it, So yeah, it's dark. It's fucked up. It was a good movie though. Yeah. So that's the other movie I watched.
Oh yeah. The only other thing that I watched, if I remember correctly, that wasn't in our list of things that needed to be watched, was Talk to Me.
Oh, okay.
For the first time?
Yeah.
How would you think of it?
I still haven't seen that one.
Adam. A24.
A24. They sometimes they fail.
I was gonna say we know.
No,
they have
miss.
like hits and misses.
They
right?
miss, but
Talk to Me's not a miss. Talk to Me's not a miss.
For me, A24 is like 85% hit.
You at least have to watch it.
I have every intent to watch it.
I didn't realize it was based in Australia.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I loved it.
It was awesome.
Absolutely loved it. It was
Talk
great.
to Me was awesome. I loved it.
Every time things kept going on, I was just like, don't get me wrong, they were fucking stupid. I don't understand how any of that is a fun game that you just decide to do. Like, no, there's no amount of peer pressure that would allow, that would allow that to happen.
Haley and I were talking about that with It's What's Inside. If you're at a party, granted, they were with all like people they know.
Let's get into that later.
But I mean, is that something? Okay, but real quick, is that something you'd be interested in doing?
It's What's Inside. I would do. Yes, that seems way safer than.
Okay, yeah, no, I see what you're saying. All right, we'll get into that. We'll get into that.
I mean, I don't want to go into it. Adam, do you plan on watching Talk to Me?
Yes.
Okay, then
I see what you're saying. I see. You're right.
Let's. There is a segue from this that I do want to bring up.
Okay.
Sorry, Adam.
There is another A24 movie that's coming out in theaters in like next week that I do want to see. It looks actually really interesting.
What's that?
Called Heretic. I don't know if you've seen that.
Heretic.
Have you seen the trailer for that one?
Is Honora even A24? I don't know. Heretic looks good though.
Yeah. What's the British dude? What's his name? He's like in everything. Hugh Grant. Yeah. He plays like
Wolverine.
I hate you so much.
Anyway, Todd, have you seen the trailer for that one?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, okay. It's like a guy who like he has like a Saw-esque house of. It looks like a Saw-esque house of booby traps and labyrinths and mazes, and he like traps these two women who are like door to door religious types that go door to door to preach like the gospel or whatever. And he brings them in his house and he's like, one of you guys is lying about your faith, and he like tests them on their faith of the Bible and stuff like that. And they like got to pass these tests through this amazing labyrinth inside of his house because he locks them in. It's really weird. Looks
And the
pretty
tests
interesting
are all
though.
for the Lord.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah. It looks kind of like creepy,
what's
but
up.
also interesting.
Oh yeah, yeah, it looks interesting. I will definitely watch that. Again, A24, man, you gotta at least give it a shot because most movies are really good. Some of them are just like
they're like
what the fuck did I watch?
85% for me.
I have to look at them to give like
You
an
need-
actual.
Next
I'm
week, you heard
pulling
it here.
that statistic out of my ass, but I feel
Sure,
like
sure.
most of them are good.
Next week, you heard it here. We're gonna rank the A24 movies.
That's a lot, man.
That'd be a lot of watching, right?
I don't know. Isn't Spring Breakers fucking A24 movie?
Is it?
Is that?
Is it not?
I
Thought
don't
it
know.
was with James Franco.
I think that might
Jamie,
be
look it up.
because Anne
I think it's an
really
A24
likes that movie, and
It is A24. Yep, you're
I
right.
can't- I don't-
Distributed by A24 and Warner Brothers.
I haven't seen it. I don't know if I want to see it. It looks real. Ugh.
Looks corny. Yeah.
James Franco is basically Riff Raff.
Yeah.
maybe I need to watch it now as an adult.
Maybe.
But when I watch
Have you seen it before? Oh yeah, you have seen it
Yeah,
before.
yeah. Billy and I went to the theater to see that movie.
That's
Oof.
brutal.
And when we walked out of it, we are like, what the fuck was that? And Billy was like, I think they were trying to hypnotize us. Like something about that felt like being hypnotized. Because it's just like a lot of like flashing strobing lights and fucking music playing and them saying spring breakers, spring breakers, spring breakers.
Really?
Spring breakers. Like literally, like the plot is going on and then it just stops and then it goes to a montage of like partying and them and that happening. And yeah, I'm just like, okay, that's weird.
That's
It's
weird. Yeah, I don't know about all that, man. What's going on with your fro, brother?
I was trying to, because there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. It's like maybe if I intensify it a little bit.
Intensify.
Ah!
Ah!
My lips. Majin Buu
Whoa.
turned me into chocolate. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're just wasting a whole lot of time
Just
right now.
making this segment about me right now. I'm joking.
I mean,
sorry.
this whole show's about you.
Whoa,
your
whoa,
show.
whoa.
It's called Adam's.
I might
Lazy
be the
Susan.
world martial arts champion, but here's something to remember me by.
Here's something to remember me by.
There
The
you go.
Lazy
Look at
Susan
you.
is in Adam's kitchen.
I have one in my kitchen.
You guys been eating your
Ooh,
kids'
ooh, ooh.
Halloween candy?
Eating
Okay,
my kids'
so
Halloween candy.
here-
What about
so-
you mean checking to make sure it's safe? Yes.
Dude, so here's a funny thing about
The
that.
Smarties. It's the best time of year.
So the funny thing was the other day I was going through their bag of
You lost
candy.
them?
You lost
Did we?
me?
You're frozen?
You
Am I
did kind of
frozen?
like chop up. Yeah, you're kind of choppy.
Sorry,
Right
keep
now?
talking. Yeah, just keep talking. You're
Oh, no,
frozen,
but if it's
staring
still
at
frozen.
the camera.
That's not good. Oh no. Why is it doing this?
try leaving and coming back.
Scary. Here's something to remember me by.
And that's how I won World Martial Arts Champion, by eliminating my enemies, forcing them to eliminate themselves. I should have got a present. Eat this dynamite kick. All right, yeah. Sparking Zero really hasn't helped me with the. I didn't know he was going to leave fully, but I mean, I guess that works, right?
And whatever floats his boat, man. We
Well,
might not
fine,
get him
he
back.
lost the remote. He shows he's coming back. Let's see. Derek. Whoa. Hello there.
Is it working now? Does everything look
Yep.
okay?
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird. So yeah, the kids' candy. They have their bags of candy, and I was going through it, and in Luna's bag, she had a 100 grand bar, and she was the only one with one. I was like, Lily doesn't have one, but Luna has one. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to touch it. She probably wants it, whatever. And that was like on Monday or Tuesday. So Thursday rolls around, it's still in there. And I was like, well, she obviously doesn't give a shit about this. So I ate it.
That's right.
The next day rolls around.
So today
Yep.
rolls around.
Shoot, Derek's cutting out again.
No, dude, what?
Oh.
It's okay, just keep talking.
Just keep telling the story. We're listening.
All right. Well, anyway, today rolls around and Haley's like, did you eat Luna's 100 grand bar? And I was like, no. I start cracking up and I'm like, why? And she was like, dude, she came home from school and she went straight to her bag when I said she can have a piece of candy. And she goes, Mom, I can't find my 100 grand bar. I was waiting for it for today. I was saving it for today.
Oh, no.
And I felt terrible. So yeah, I ate her 100 grand. But I went and bought her a king size one.
I was gonna say you gotta go get her the big one
Yeah,
now. You gotta go
one.
get her the big one now. You
I got
fucked
her.
up.
I got her a king size, so I felt bad because I was like,
That's
damn,
so
of course. And I knew that she was saving it, but I was like,
just told her.
it's been 4 days. You
You should have
obviously
said,
don't
yeah,
want it.
there was something coming out of it. It was
No, I sat her
rotten.
down. I was like, I came home and I was like, hey, I just want you to know I ate your 100 grand bar.
was
And she looked so sad because Haley didn't tell her that I ate it. I told her I was gonna get her another one. She was like, oh. And I was like, I'm really sorry. And she's like, it's okay. I was like, but I got you a king size one. And she was like, oh yeah. Like she was super stoked. But the other day, this has nothing to do with their candy. Haley got like those sugar cookies that you get from like the grocery store or like a gas station that some people for some reason fucking hate. But I don't know. I love those fucking cookies. But Lily caught me off guard because I came home for dinner from work and Haley had them. I was like, oh, hell yeah. After I ate, I went and grabbed one. And Lily was like, Mommy got these. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, these cookies are bussin'. I was like, no fucking way.
No.
Why did you just say that? And she was like, I heard it at school.
Oh, man.
I just saw a TikTok of the whole what Sigma and whatnot, and I was like,
Oh, they say
they're
that a
actually
lot
saying
too.
that? Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
saying that?
They're actually saying that, yeah.
Oh, it was a teacher saying like what my fourth graders say. And yeah. It's like, what is going on?
Yeah, Luna says what the Sigma a lot, and I'm like, bro,
What's going on with Derek, man?
stop that. I don't know. I detached everything else from my internet. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, it is no bueno.
It's not great. I don't like it.
What happened?
I mean, I can try to restart my internet. We can put this on pause for a minute. I don't know. Or you guys can keep talking while I dip out for a minute and come back.
All right.
I apologize,
Best of luck.
everybody. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
I'll be right back.
We want to make sure we get to see your beautiful face at all times.
All that matters.
I don't know about all that. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. So Todd is going to be sharing his secret technique he's been using in Sparking Zero. Let's hear
The
it.
secret technique. All right. So really, you can really do it with any character, honestly. There's 182 characters. All of them have the capability of doing it. You just have to play the game.
Oh, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA.
You just
start.
gotta fucking put the hours in and play the game.
Now,
I'm so happy that Roman was there to back me up for that.
Is this in the
That's real. That's
is
real.
this in the main menu or is this in the pause menu when you're doing this?
I told you it's in the character select menu.
No, Todd does this like I'm gonna find a video of somebody breaking it down. I'm like, I knew you found this. Todd hits sparking mode and he goes right when you fall, he does like this. He like veers to the side and he like swings around you and he gets the control of your back and then he goes to his ultimate. It's a nasty combo. It is a health drainer. And he was like undisputed champion amongst me and two of our other friends, and he was just destroying us. It was
It's
brutal. It was brutal, very brutal.
just a little remedy I cooked up in the lab. You know, I was pressing a couple buttons and I was like, ooh,
There's
I like
no
the
way.
way this feels.
No way.
I'm mad that you won't give me the props I deserve for this.
It's one of those things where you wouldn't normally think to do something like that.
How?
No way. No way.
How? What
Mm-mm.
is it that I'm not normally thinking? It's literally all just timing and finessing and dogging.
And dogging. But man, I was actually very happy we got to jump in today and play with a group of people. It is so much fun. Even just watching other people play, breaking it down, watching them.
It's so
play
good.
Different characters. Yeah.
I mean, we talk about it every week since it's been out, but the fucking cinematic beauty of the game when shit is going down, and it's like, I don't remember what part or what players we were, but someone was just like, damn, y'all are throwing hands, because we just like fucking kept going at it, like breaking out, kept going at it, breaking out, kept going at it. Like, it was great.
It's because I think that's part of the beauty. Like, because there's all those characters, but then there's just all the different ways of playing, and you can just be up in each other's shit and nonstop attacking, or you can just be a distance with those same characters. It's just crazy, the switch ups, the changes. And I do want to apologize. I know Derek's not here, but I'm sure he would apologize as well. We have last week's episode still up, but man, was it a miss. We used StreamYards to use it. I think the issue might be on StreamYards trying to stream a video game at the same time, because we tried to have a special stream with Sparking Zero, and we thought everything was going fine. The next day I watched the stream and I was like, oh no. We didn't have anybody watching. Yeah, we didn't have anybody watching to let us know, hey, you guys, you're not, you lost audio and it's a laggy mess. Nobody, so I saw that. It's the episode's still up. So if anybody's watching right now and goes, I want to see what they're talking about, you would see the hot mess that we had on our hands. So we do want to make it up, because we do plan on playing games still on this channel. So I think I might have to use a OBS or something when we want to stream video games, and we'll work around it. We'll find a way.
Yeah.
Because I would really love it.
If it always comes down to it, we can always just release that as like a separate half-hour video or whatever. That's like,
very true. It doesn't have to be live.
Yeah,
right?
We don't have to do that live. We can just release that for people to see.
That's fair. Yeah. Because man,
eyes are watering profusely.
Yeah, this wig is feeling it. On top of the headphones, I didn't think about wearing the headphones on top of the wig. My ears are itchy.
I was almost gonna wear my power armor helmet.
Fallout, yeah.
Yeah, but
duh.
I can't.
Get earbuds in this.
That's what I literally said. That I was like, I need to get earbuds because I've got like bucket hats and shit. I have my my Studio Ghibli bucket hat that I have from Japan that I still literally haven't
work. I mean, it should. I got it
reversible too.
Right?
Well, I restarted everything, so hopefully it works now.
All right, fingers crossed.
We'll see.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That is a nice bucket hat.
It's reversible, so it goes on both sides.
We talked about how last week was kind of a fail, but we'll make it up with using different, software and whatnot. Nice.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It was funny. I put on my glasses and I had the Pro, and I was like, dude, I just need a colorful shirt and I could be Sinbad from Good Burger.
Home of the big booty burger.
The way I had my glasses, like I kind of look like him right now.
Well, that, my brother, is an estimate. Close to, kinda, could be.
Yeah.
My boy.
Is that a 3D printed dragon?
Damn, Adam. What the fuck?
You know that.
Not that I would know.
That was
Majin Buu was telling me something about that.
How'd you know that so fast? You have a bunch of these?
No, I've seen a lot of videos on them though.
I thought it was just a pile of rocks.
Just be like, woo.
Egg.
Who printed that for you? Or did you buy it from somewhere?
It was a gift someone gave.
Oh, nice.
It's like,
did they make it?
No.
Ooh.
They should have just
not as good a gift.
TikTok shop, dog.
TikTok shop is sometimes hit or miss. That's really cool that you got something dope.
Yeah, I mean, he chills. It's a pretty cool fucking design.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, super dope, though.
Listen.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Without further ado, let's hop into the Stir of Echoes now that we have Derek back.
Woo! Let's give you a big
Kevin
old
Bacon!
warning.
Kevin
Warning.
Bacon! Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Stir
But
of
we already
Echoes.
told you that, but we'll tell you again. Spoiler alert. We're going to be spoiling a bunch of these movies we watched over the weekend.
Probably say spoiler
week.
alert for every
Sorry.
movie, just so you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, just if somebody just jumps in, we'll be letting them know. Spoiler alert. So, spoiler alert, Stir of Echoes, the 1999 movie with Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin
Woo.
Bacon.
This was recommended through a follower on TikTok, actually.
Yep, they
So
were
they
the ones
posted
that
it.
won.
Yeah, we opened it up to the viewers to ask you, hey guys, what movie should we watch over the week to cover on our Halloween episode? And Stir of Echoes was commented and it won with the most likes. So we watched Stir of Echoes. Derek and I had never heard of it up until recently.
You've never even heard of this movie?
Never even heard of it.
Wow. Well, without fucking further ado, what did you guys feel about it then?
Do you want to start or do you want?
Sure, yeah, I'll go into it. I liked it. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't like amazing. It was another I see dead people kid, like in fucking Sixth Sense. Almost different, but like I guess towards the end of the movie, he hears all the voices, so like he does see multiple, I guess. But I liked it. I love Kevin Bacon, dude. He's so weird. This role wasn't too like strange for him, but when he gets hypnotized and he starts fucking getting all these visions and everything, and he sees these words and things he needs to do, and he's got to figure out why this girl is trying to contact him, this dead girl. And he's always so thirsty. And there's one scene where he like rips, or his wife comes home with groceries and she opens the fridge and it's filled with orange juice. Now, orange juice is the shit. And I immediately wanted that refrigerator because I was like, damn, that's a lot of OJ, man. I'll fucking drink all that. Get diabetes today. But no, it was a good movie, man. I was surprised at like some of the actors I'd seen in it because I was like, holy shit, I didn't even know some of these people were in it. His wife, I don't know if you guys remember this. She is the assistant coach in the first Mighty Ducks movie.
I saw that.
It was killing me because I'm watching it and I'm like, why the fuck do I know her face? And sure as shit, that's where I know her from. And then I watched something else recently too, and she was also in that. And I was like, that's crazy. That's wild that she's in both of these. But you know, I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, for me, I liked it a lot. There were some things I thought were weird, but like, you know, here or there. There was things I liked a lot about it too. Like one of the things I liked a lot, but I was also found weird at times was the relationship he had with his wife in the movie. At first, I thought I was going to follow a lot of these cliche tropes of I'm seeing shit, I'm going to keep it quiet from my wife. But it didn't. He was like, dude, I'm seeing shit. And and then I thought it would follow the trope of, well, he's crazy. I'm not going to trust him. I'm going to, steer clear. She was like almost immediately like, okay, he's seeing shit. I believe him. Let's, figure it out, So there was like, sometimes I was kind of blown away because I feel like we get that cliche a lot, either or. But the part that threw me for a whim was he's having these visions. He's having these struggles. He's clearly distressed. His wife, that one guy comes out and talks to her in the middle of the cemetery. She goes to talk to him and he's like, I told you to bring your husband or send your husband here, not you. And she's like,
pass.
Right. And she's like, oh, he wouldn't want me to be here. He wouldn't want to know this. Yes, he would. I think he really would want to know. And the information he gives her, he's like, well, someone beyond the grave is trying to contact him or trying to tell him something or needs, some relief, and he needs to figure out what that is. I don't think she ever relays that message to him. And I was
no, she doesn't.
There was this really nice connect, and that there's moments where that's just completely abandoned. That I was just like, that's an odd choice. I wonder why they ended up going that route. Derek's tweaking again, man.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do about it.
A good minute there. Yeah. Any idea what it could be? Is there something on our end that it could be?
No, it's definitely just me.
Did you move your router somewhere?
No, it's been in the same spot that it's always been in. And it's all hardwired in.
Hmm.
You can hear me fine, but like visually, it's bad.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I mean, no one's here right now, so
Right.
I
My
don't
worry.
fucking understand this, man.
Yeah, because otherwise I'd like it, but at the same time, I want us to get our clips, and it'd be kind of weird if you.
No, I know.
It was working good for a minute there too.
I'm trying to see what the fuck is going on.
Did you reset your internet?
Yep.
Damn. We're having some technical difficulties. If anybody jumped in just now. Ooh, I wonder if it looks like. I'm gonna quickly check it to see what it looks like live right now and see if you look like you're tweaking or not.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find out. Oh, it absolutely does.
It looks bad.
Yeah, you're frozen right now. What to do, guys? What do you want to do? We could try
I
ending
want
this.
this to fucking
Yeah.
work.
As much as I don't want to do, we could try ending the stream and upping it.
It's not it. It's just my internet. 'Cause my phone isn't not
Our
working.
thing
well
went
either.
weird. It went to 0 viewers and then it popped up
just
to
chopped
3
up to
again.
3, right?
Yeah, so I don't think we ever lost our viewers. So I don't know what's actually going on.
Maybe there's something on StreamYards. I know that sometimes I can check the to see how they're doing.
Like I said, checking the Wi-Fi on my phone, I'm having issues on my phone too. So it's on my end. I'm pretty sure because I'm the only one that you guys see an issue with, right? Like you guys still see each other perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure it's my end. Then.
Apologize everybody for the technical difficulties. We're just trying to figure it out. We want to make sure the episode comes through really nice and beautiful for everyone. Anybody in the comments seen Stir of Echoes? Or anybody who's watching seen Stir of Echoes? What did you think of it? 99 movie with Kevin Bacon. Thriller / horror. Which I would argue I don't really feel like. I mean, there's slight parts that dipped into horror, but it's definitely more thriller. Whoa, okay. We got a guy named Todd Owns 69 said great movie. That guy's pretty cool. He got some pretty good content on his channel if you want to check it out.
Delete the comment. Delete the comment.
Oh no. Derek's like, this is actually my Halloween costume. It's glitching. Glitch from Wreck-It Ralph. Vanellope von Schweetz. Junalina Bing Bing. Aw, is that Sokka?
Sure is. It's my boy.
I only guessed because he was acting so calm compared to Mako, who was trying to tear down Thailand. Yeah, Todd, you would love Monster Hunter. You get to make a Palico, which is like a cat companion.
Yeah,
Make Sokka in the game.
I have 2 cat companions.
Now you can have them virtually in the virtual world. You know what? I'll step aside. I'm going to grab myself a water. BRB.
Should we pause?
Keep the people entertained. We can't pause. It's live.
Oh, yeah, it's live. Fuck it. Order live.
Tell them a joke.
Tell us a joke?
Yeah, I'm still talking as I went to go get my water.
Did you hear about that restaurant on the moon?
No, I didn't hear about it.
The food was pretty good, but it had no atmosphere.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought
Uh,
you were gonna say it's out of this world.
nope, that's what everyone expects.
I'll have to get like insanely ripped and redo this costume. Yeah. Yeah, Todd, I chose random and I got this costume, man. I'm sorry. There's only one DP to get this costume. Can you believe it?
It's pretty smooth, honestly. Dude, Adam, you were cooking earlier in the tournament.
The last match, only because you took it easy on me.
Nope, you fried me up. I did not stand a chance. I had fucking Max Power Jiren, Ultra Instinct Goku, Whis,
So true. Yeah.
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
We were
That's
playing
crazy.
15 DP. There's no way he'd have that. Lies.
No, that was my up, down, left, right,
oh,
AB that
your
I put in.
cheats to get them.
Yeah.
In, huh?
Yeah. That's how I was able to get that
The
team.
likely story there, huh? What happens if I change the lighting? Ooh, is this better? I feel like that's way too bright. Got my new light. Oh, that's way too. All right, I think that was fine right there. Man, I hope Derek's all right. He's out for a minute. He's out. He's over there going through everybody's phone. Off of the Wi-Fi. Off the Wi-Fi. The smart TV. Off of the Wi-Fi. He's like, I'm hooking in right now. I don't have an animal.
I forgot who it was the other day. It's in the chat, and I was muted, and they were waiting on me, and they're like, "What the fuck, Todd's doing?" And I think it might have been Brandon. He was like, he's in the background stroking his cat like a villain. Ever since then, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Twirl your mustache.
All right. Ugh.
Man, this wig. All right. Committing to the bit. There he comes. All right, how's it going, brother?
I don't know. I can't figure out what's going on.
I'm assuming you tried resetting your internet, right?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's smooth right now. Hopefully it stays that way, right?
Fingers crossed, man. So
Go right back into it. So anything else you wanted to talk about on Stir of Echoes?
Just that my favorite part was, put a plastic bag over her face. Real good idea, Adam.
that part, dude, that whole scene was fucking crazy.
It was funny because like I was watching Todd rewatching it, and I was like, I fucking hated that part. I was like, we'll talk about it, but I really hated the dude's name was Adam. I was like,
yeah.
I was dying at that part.
I didn't see any of that coming. I was surprised by it. I was like, all right, like that it was the
just to clarify, my favorite part was that line, not that scene, because
I understand.
I gotta clarify that for the people, you know.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
The what do you call it? The part, I don't know why it stuck out to me, but I was like, hey, very progressive for 1999 is when Kevin Bacon was asking about the girl, and the guy was like, oh, that freaking R word. And the guy was like, hey, don't say that or I'll kick your ass. I was like, hey, good for you guys, man.
You know what scene I actually really liked? And I was like, that was actually pretty cool how they did it. Was, you know how he was getting premonitions of stuff happening slightly in the future?
Yeah.
And he had the one where the Adam kid, shot himself.
Yeah.
Before that even happened, he had the father vision of the father saying,
it was like he got it at
he's
a different
trying
time.
yeah he's like,
They're
that was really cool. I like that part. He's like, they're trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And it led you to believe like maybe that was just kind of like an oddity type thing, but that ended up actually happening towards the end. I was like, dude, that was actually really good. I like how that was done.
Yeah. There was, I mean, there were some there were some questionable parts. I mean, the way instead of talking with his wife sometimes about the situation, he was just like, fuck, I gotta do this, and like yelling at her and shit. And she's like, you've never talked to me this way.
That's what I said. There was like really good parts where they're connecting really well, and then
Yeah.
parts where they're just like, we don't know what communication is, and it's like, what the fuck? That's not how it
Right.
was portrayed. You know, you guys were like,
Right. The thing that cracked me up was in the very beginning of the movie when they're all like at the party, and it looks like they're at like a fucking college frat party, but they're all in their 40s. I was like, what parties are these? What's going on here?
back in the 90s or something, you know? So maybe what they did, you know?
I loved the baby monitor across the street. He's just like listening
at
to
first
it.
I was like, yo, he's crazy. I thought he was like leaving. I was like, he's just like, how far does this baby monitor go? But I was like, it is just across the street.
Across the street.
Still crazy, but it was a product of its time. I get it, you know.
I also thought it was maybe, I don't know. I guess I don't know how I'd react in that situation. But for the babysitter to be like, what do you know about her? And take the kid and run away
straight out the gate. Yeah,
that was crazy.
Straight to
wait
action.
for the parents to get and be like, why does your kid know my sister's name? What's going on? She said, nope, you're going to my mom at the train station. Like,
goddamn right. Goddamn right. Action. So overall, what do you guys rate it?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask next. Like, we should probably start it off with the ratings when we talk about these movies.
Yeah, I guess I'm really bad at rating stuff because I'm always like, oh, I'll give it like a 7, and then like I'll give something else a 7 that I like more than that. I don't know.
I thought this movie was a solid 6, but like an enjoyable.
See, like I feel like you're, I don't know.
Is a 6 bad?
6?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm bad at rating.
It. I thought it was good.
A 6
I would go back
slightly above average.
Okay, I thought that was good. It was decent.
I'll give it a 6.7.
What about you, Todd? What would you give it?
I mean, I saw this movie when I was much younger.
But you just watched it recently.
I'm aware of that.
Sorry.
But I'm saying that I saw it when I was much younger, and the fucking twist and turn of that bitch being in the fucking walls, fucking holding the hair still, bruh. That shit was crazy to me. So just off of me watching it at the time, like you said, it was a product of its time. I watched it way earlier in life. I don't know when I was, but when it was in my life. But yes, I would definitely say it got to at least be like a 7-8.
Okay. I'm not even mad at that. I get that.
A 7.
And this is right. This is being nitpicky, and it's not like trying to shit on the movie at all. There's just one part where I was like, I don't know why it bothers me, but like it doesn't make any fucking sense when Kevin Bacon is being like attacked by the dad and the son in the house, and his wife gets there and she starts honking, but the headlights are shining through the window, and they're like, oh, someone's outside. And then when you look, like there's no driveway. She's parked on the street, and the headlights are pointing the other way. Like, where did those lights come from?
You know, it was one thing that kind of upset me, where I was like, what the fuck? Why did this take so long to get here? Was after he gets hypnotized, he starts seeing shit, and he starts like actually like having a lot of things. Why wouldn't the first thing he probably should have done is gone back to get rehypnotized? I think it took too long into the story for him to get back to her to say, hey, rehypnotize, get the shit off of me. What else did you do? You know, he was too cool with it for too long, in my opinion, of like, yeah, this shit's going wrong. Hey, what did you do to me? Okay. Yeah, stop it. Okay. Well, I'm still seeing crazy shit. Okay. I'm going to mess around here and there. Not, hey, get over here right now, or I'm heading over there right now. Get this shit out of my head. You know? I feel like rationally, I think I would have, but like, I'm not going to hold it against it. I just, for some reason, I was like, why is it taking him so long to get there? Like, I would have been there immediately, but that's just
the digging was crazy when you got the jackhammer. I was like, yeah,
I liked the digging, and I liked how like it brought you along. Like, oh crap, I got to go grab something from the basement. Wait a minute. There's concrete in the basement. Like, I like the way it was portrayed. It wasn't like, and then the way it went to the wall. I was like, I like that. It was fun how the film told you more about the story than anything like any line or anything. It wasn't like I need to dig into the floor or I need to dig into the wall. It was just how the scene played out. It depicted it really well. You had the intelligence.
I'm also curious as to how Adam shot himself, because like if you're gonna try to do that to yourself and you have a gun, I feel like there's a one way to do it and it's pretty fucking easy, and for some reason
it seems like it was a chest shot or something, huh?
Yeah, like why would you do that? Why would the chest be your target? Yeah, like what, like why is that your this is how I'm gonna do it? Like
the 90s. I'm joking.
It just seemed like a weird way to go about doing that when there's a clean, not clean, but like
I feel like they wanted to make sure that they kept him alive.
Sure.
That's honestly why it seems like they had to make it a point.
Yeah.
It still put the stakes that his son could get in trouble afterwards, I guess, for the father. If his son was dead already,
yeah,
more inclined to, hey, yep, there's someone else in the basement.
That's the same dad from Small Soldiers, isn't it?
Whoa. Nope. That's the same dad from Transformers.
Yeah, you put respect on his name.
Wait, who's the dad from Small Soldiers?
Oh, he could be from that. Honestly,
he's just a dad.
Yeah, he's just a dad.
He got typecasted like a motherfucker. They're looking at him.
Yeah, like, it's a good movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed going back and watching it because I remember I enjoyed it as a kid. And
yeah, it was good. I like
rewatching it. I was like, it was pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good.
All right.
I audibly LOL'd when he said that line though, because Adam was watching and I was like, oh, that's good stuff right there.
Once I was rewatching it.
I mean, how do you think I feel when I watch American History X? The main dude's name is Derek.
Yeah.
He's straight up swastika tattooed on his chest.
Yeah, but that like checks out.
I was gonna say the same shit. Like, yeah, he resembles some Derek Line. I'm joking.
Oh my god,
that's getting clipped.
Joking. You guys can fuck yourselves.
All right.
Anyway,
Derek wanted to go about these movies from like when they first released.
Chronologically.
Yeah, through release dates. So without further ado,
what? We don't
just
have
the way
to do
you
it
said it.
Huh?
Derek demanded he sent me 20 emails, 2 text messages, 55 chickens, 55 fries, 55 burgers. Anyway, Derek,
derailing.
Yeah. I was gonna go into the Lady Luck song, but
cheeseburger.
Some fucking
nuggets.
Oh man, that's classic. Anyway, Coraline
would be the next one we talk about. So I'm very excited to see what you guys think about that one.
All right, Adam, start us off with your movie. Yeah, how do you like Caroline?
Actually, all right. So I'm gonna ask you guys what you guys would rate it first. Let's get these ratings out of the way, and then we can like, why'd you rate it like that?
I'm getting those internet problems again.
Nuh-uh.
No, you're not. You're going good. Keep talking. Just what would you rate
keep
Caroline?
Swimming. Just keep swimming. Coraline, what would you rate it?
Probably like a 4. Just kidding, Adam.
Out of 5? I'm joking. All right, go.
Claymation sucks. No, Coraline was
actually
awesome.
Claymation?
It was stop motion,
whatever. I was just joking. Coraline was dope. I really liked it.
You got a rating?
A rating?
Yeah.
7.5. I don't know. I'd say I'm bad with ratings. I don't know.
Okay. All right, Todd, what would you rate it? Oh no!
I'm guessing it froze at an unfortunate time.
Oh no! It froze at a perfect time.
Oh my god!
Oh man! Now get the adrenaline going right there. Holy.
I am happy that is happening.
Oh, that brings tears to my eyes right there.
Did it get the one eye open, one eye closed?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's good. That's good stuff.
That was so good. He said, "Oh no." Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Adam.
Yeah,
I
go
blame you for this,
ahead. All right, go
but
ahead.
Coraline, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and give it a mother flipping. I'll give it like a 6.9.
6.9.
Yes,
Dang.
only because Adam was like, "Yo, this movie's a kid movie, but it's so fucking dark. There's some dirty shit that goes down in here." So I was expecting like the darkest of the dark.
I mean,
And
Dead Kids are
didn't
pretty dark.
feel that way. It is, yeah, but like, I don't know, just the whole fucking thing. I don't know. I felt like it was gonna be a darker premise, like maybe seeing how they died or going about how they got kidnapped or whatever the case was. But like, yeah, it was just like trapped souls, so it just didn't feel as crazy as it could have been. But
Sure.
that being said, I thought the animation was great, and I even said that
It
as
was.
I was watching it, I was like, I'm not a fan of. I was like, I don't know if this is claymation. That's why I asked, is it claymation? I'm not a fan of claymation stuff, but like, I really enjoyed the animation style. When everything in the room, I like was cockroaches and shit, and then it fell into the web, and then they turned into live bugs and whatnot. I was like, oh, that's a fucking dope scene. Like that
Yeah.
part right there was really cool. And the bedlam,
The Beldam.
Beldam, she her whole her everything about her
Her
was
transformation was
dope.
sick.
Yes, yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. I have that movie probably like a high 8 for me.
Yeah,
Damn, Derek's still lagging pretty hard right now.
yeah, it's cutting in and out. But yeah, no, and I think the only reason why I wouldn't rate it higher is because I just wanted more backstory of like how the kids died or like what she did to them or something like that. But
Did you rewatch the beginning part?
yes, and how she released the grandmother's kid.
Oh
And
man, I thought that
I
was
saw that.
so
I was like,
brutal
oh, that's
watching
actually
it the
some pretty
first,
cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, just that. Yeah, the music playing it, and I was like, that's filthy. She's like, I'm done with this body. I'm on to the next. And it's like, ugh.
Something I really liked about it was the soundtrack. The music was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
When we used to live with Sue and Elliot was watching that a lot going to bed. So like sleeping, and I just while we're sleeping, we could hear the soundtrack. So I just hear the DVDs playing the menu song over and over again. So it's like not bad. It's you can vibe out to that song pretty nicely, pass out pretty easily. But yeah.
Yo, her real mom sucks though.
Dude, literally, as I was watching the movie, I was like, her parents are the fucking worst. What is this?
I was like,
suck.
When even the first time she went over there, I was like, why the fuck would she want to leave? Like,
Literally,
this is so much better.
Yeah, it's like almost like doing the Fairly Odd Parents, like when your parents or when your home life's shitty, but it's like the opposite. Instead of granting your wishes, they're granting your wishes so they can take your soul.
yeah.
Dude, I don't know. It was working and now it's cutting out again.
I know. I don't know. The Beldam got him.
The Beldam.
That sucks, man.
He comes back, he's got buttons in his eye. Hey guys, my internet's fine.
There was the thing that threw me off with this movie was what were they, sisters? Their neighbors, the two chicks.
Yeah.
Her performance, yo,
it was crazy.
What?
That was the most out of pocket thing I saw for it being a kids movie. I was like, she's naked. She got nipple tassels on. What are we doing?
Them things are swanging, bro.
Literally.
Like, that was
also, correct me if I'm wrong. This is Tim Burton's, right?
No.
I
thought that would work. It didn't work. No, this is Lilac Studio or Leica Studios. Interesting.
I thought this was a Tim Burton movie.
No.
This entire time.
No.
So
way.
they do.
No wonder it's good.
They do a lot of stop motion movies. They do a lot of really good stop motion movies that I enjoy. Box Trolls, Paranorman, Kubo and the Two Strings. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of any of these movies.
I've
but
heard
they're
of
really
Box
good.
Trolls and Norman, but not this third one.
They have another one coming on. I think probably next year. It's called like Wildwood. But apparently, this studio takes massive losses releasing these movies. They
I'm
don't
sure
ever,
that animation is not cheap, man. That
Oh, and
takes
it
a
takes forever, yeah.
long time to do.
So it's actually a major shout out to a certain company that keeps them afloat, and that company is Sony. Sony pays them just to keep doing their thing. I was
Really?
like, that's
Good
actually
for them.
crazy, yeah.
Small W for a fucking ocean of L's that they take.
Pretty much. But yeah, when I heard about that, I was like, that's actually pretty cool. Like, they know they're taking a loss, but it's like an art form they're pursuing still. And I was like, that's sick.
That's cool. That is cool. Yeah, no, but it was a good movie. I think I just wanted a little bit more backstory of like how she killed the kids or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry I gassed it up so hard.
No, it's okay because it was dark, like you said. Any way
Yeah.
you split it, Dead Kids is dark, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good comparison to, I guess, maybe not a good comparison, but what's that movie called, Derek? Is it The Black Phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen
Is that another one with Kevin Bacon, actually?
That's Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke, the fucking same person.
Not at all.
But yeah, the exact same person. Anyways, yes, that was like fucking dead kids and talking to souls and whatnot, but like you actually got the backstory of how they got killed, and like that
movie was dope.
Very dark. Very dark.
Yeah.
I liked that movie.
Yes. That's
I've
another one.
heard
If you
about
haven't
it.
seen
So,
it, Adam, you need to.
yeah. That was another one. I was like, I actually want to see this one. I'm so backlogged on a lot of movies I want to see. But that one did look really good.
Yeah, that one was good.
It's on Peacock, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Word.
Oh, you know what I should have fucking recommended to you guys?
What's that?
I'm pissed at myself. This is what I'm saying. Like I just did that out of panic because I didn't know what to fucking recommend, and there were so many other options.
You're good.
Have
Which
you
one?
either of you seen Tusk?
Oh,
I haven't.
What are you talking
Derek
about,
has.
man? You know I've seen it.
For some reason, I thought that was one that you were slacking on. I know Adam has.
Derek loves that movie.
I don't love it as much as Todd does, but
I
do
love
enjoy that movie. I do want to rewatch it. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
So fucking good. Justin Long, man, he's the GOAT.
Is it on a streaming service?
I think it was on Netflix last I saw.
I don't know if it's still there.
I might just watch it over the weekend or something and report.
Another
back next
good
week.
one that I was gonna recommend was The Perfection.
I've never heard of that one.
Banger.
Derek, let's not worry about it too much. We'll just try to get through with these last movie ones, and then we can like end it a little bit early. This way, we're not tripping too hard.
Well, no, that's the thing, though, is that we're going to be talking about these movies, and I want to.
It looks like we can get one movie reviewed per Derek restart.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm trying to go through all my.
Okay, guys, next.
I'm trying to go through all my
settings
and like all my streaming apps, like my games and stuff, making sure there's no update going on for anything that's like interfering, but nothing.
It honestly could just be your provider. Like your provider could be shit in the bed right now.
I tried to look up. There's no outages in my area though.
Oh, well then fuck them.
It sucks. Can you guys hear me? Because I can't hear you. I just saw Adam talking.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I can't hear Adam.
I think. Oh yeah, Adam's muted.
That was weird.
Oh, okay.
My mic. When I messed with my mic, I must have touched it. Thank you.
I was like, oh shit, something's going on.
I was talking that whole time.
All right. Well, everything seems okay for now. So let's just dive into the next movie, I guess.
Yeah, next movie.
Which one?
How do you guys fucking feel about Long Legs? Here we go.
Let's go with Long Legs. I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say about it because I, for one, really enjoyed it. I know both of you didn't like it, and I'm curious to see what it is. I told Adam before, I'm not about to sit up here and act like I'm the one that made this movie and fight for dear life to try to defend
I don't expect that. I don't expect it because I don't like it for reasons that don't. It's not that the reasons that I don't like it make it a bad movie.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Sure.
So my big fucking reasoning for not liking it is the main character. This whole fucking movie, man, the beginning to end, I was on her side. I was like, yo, she's gonna be dope. Anytime something happens, again, sorry guys, spoiler alerts. If you haven't seen the movie,
Yeah, for sure.
going
Yeah,
into
spoilers.
depth, we're gonna talk
Long
about some
Legs,
shit.
2024.
Long Legs, 2024. Fucking her first partner. I'm mad that they didn't talk about how she just has premonitions. They just kind of lottie fucking da. She just knows shit and whatever.
No,
Unless did I miss that?
I don't know if you missed it. It's not really talked about super hard, but it is because of Satan. Like he's helping her.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Neither here nor there.
Okay.
First fucking partner. Boom. Head blown off, dead. She's in the house in an instant, gun drawn, action, heavy breathing, ready to blow some shit off. Going at it, doesn't even fucking call back up. She's just ready to jump right into the action. I'm like, okay, that's what I like to see. Just get right to it. Fast forward. At her house, she's alone in the middle of the fucking woods. She sees Long Legs out in the fucking woods. Same thing. All action. Leaves her house by herself with the gun drawn, ready to blow this motherfucker's face off. Sees him in the house, runs back into the house. Blah, blah, blah. All this fucking action never actually catches up to them. Fast forward again. She understands how to stop all of this. She knows. She saw her mom blow off the doll that was keeping her fucking controlled, and she was set free. She was unconscious. She comes up. She's like, okay, I'm good. Don't have to worry about that no more. I understand what I need to do. Fucking zooms over to the house. We're at the end of the movie now. Her mom's sitting on the couch. Homeboy, his fucking wife, and the kid with the doll. My first instinct, walk into that room, move the kid, shoot the fucking doll, you win. Game over. There's nothing else you have to do. But what does she do? She stands there, lets this man take his wife into the other room, and then fucking stab her. And I'm like, okay, I'm thinking in my head, you know, she's traumatized right now. This is her fucking mentor. She can't really fucking do it. He comes around the corner, comes at her, boom, shoots him. Why couldn't you have done that 30 seconds prior? Oh my God. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, you know, her mom's there. Same thing. Traumatized. Don't want to kill your mom. No. Ends up fucking shooting her mom right in the face. Oh my, why was she all about the action all movie until the time where it needed it most? And then she let all of these people get needlessly murdered when she could have just shot that fucking doll right in the fucking face, got everyone out of there. No one needed to needlessly die at the end. Oh, the ending made it so bad. Literally, just because of how she didn't react, how she reacted the entire movie in the ending, killed it for me. That fucking killed it for me. Sorry, I got really hyped up about that.
No, you're good. You're good. So I get what you're saying. That makes sense. The way I took it when I was watching it was Satan won. Like he brought her to this spot and wouldn't let her do what she naturally does. Like you said, it's in her nature to jump in, go guns blazing, whatever. Like she knows what to do. She does it right away. But when it came to this instance, she wasn't powerful enough to beat the devil. That's why the movie ends the way it does.
Well, how is she not powerful enough when she literally right prior to that just got let out of his clutches?
Because I don't think she really did get out of his clutches. This is my personal opinion. I don't know.
I don't know. The lady literally said it. She was like, he's dead. We're safe now. And then she goes and blows off the fucking head. I don't know. I disagree with that interpretation.
That's fair.
Movie's a 2 out of 10. I fucking hate that movie. I am happy to watch it just so I can tell everybody not to waste their time to watch Long Legs. I loathe that movie from the very beginning. Like the whole premonition thing, sees her partner get shot in the face right there. As a police officer, you should be heading back to your car, calling for backup before just running in with a gun. Thought that was insane. This actress, no offense, I was more curious of what she was hiding in her mouth the whole movie than the whole plot of the movie. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? What is this? There's all drawn out weird shit going on with the way she was acting. Sorry, lady. But
Sorry, lady.
aside from that, I was excited to watch this movie initially because I was like, oh, this will be like a horror thriller and it's a mystery. You're a cop trying to figure out all these mysteries. You're getting these clues and it's like, cool. It's allowing us to follow along, only for it's not to be grounded in the realm of reality. It's actually supernatural. So there is no point in any of the clues that we're following along with. It's fuck all. Hey, by the way, it's just Satan, by the way. And there was no following along. So I did not like that. I was like hoping to go along with this ride of a mystery, and it didn't treat it like a mystery. It treated it as just, hey, we're gonna tell you a bunch of stuff, and by the way, at the very end, we're gonna blast you with what it actually is, and too bad. Like, it's like, okay, well, this isn't as fun to watch. And I was like, this is treating me as like we're just wasting a bunch of time. All the information we had prior doesn't matter. And then some of the stuff that they did reveal, there was no point. Like, she reveals the whole thing with her mom and she has the flashbacks. And then when she makes it into the house, when right before her mom stands up or whatever, we're getting the same flashbacks. We're just getting more of them. I'm like, we're wasting time again. You're just wasting my time. Oh, wait. Okay, no. Oh, sorry. I thought you both froze at the same time.
Nope.
Anyway,
listening
like, we're getting the same flashbacks with a little more added on to it. I'm like, we don't need any more. We know what's happening. We know how it's going along. We don't need all this extra stuff. You're just wasting our time. The whole movie, I just felt like they kept on staying on these long drawn out moments just to waste your time. And then when she would see stuff happening through a window at a distance, instead of like either shooting through the window or something, especially when she saw her, the other cop lady in the car get shot, instead of like, hey, shouting through the window, shooting back at her mom, or like just warning shots, like, hey, I'm coming after you, put down the gun or something, you know, she just like, oh, I got to run outside, which is going to take a while, which it always seemed like by the time she ran outside, the person was already 5-10 minutes into doing whatever the hell they were doing. And it happens multiple times. And I'm just like, why is this so drawn out? She could just be doing these things without it all just being drawn out. And then I feel the excuse of, oh, well, Satan was doing all these premonitions for her and Satan was doing this or that, was just excuses for why you wrote a bad story. Oh, that was Satan working. I couldn't convey this really
Satan.
Yeah, Mr. Satan. I mean, winning the world champion would have been way more interesting. No, but
I mean, that's just an interpretation of yours. I don't think it was like they were, the way you make it sound is as if they had a story, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, I don't know how to tie it together. I guess we'll just say Satan. I think Satan
literally felt like that's what it was.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying is I don't think that's what it was. I think that was the goal from the get-go.
Even if it was, it's just poorly written. I feel like there's better ways you could do something and convey that. And then the whole thing with Nicolas Cage being like this. Oh, I saw a clip of the director talking about like, oh, we got Nicolas Cage and he's going to play like a Buffalo Bill kind of character. He does a really cool voice and stuff. I'm like, don't even compare him to Buffalo Bill. He just got to play a weird part for a moment and it was gone. Like, he really thought he did something. He thought he cooked. He didn't.
Nicolas Cage was in the movie for like 90% of the movie. What are you talking about? He was there for a moment and then gone.
Was he though?
He was alive the whole time until like the end of the movie.
Anyway, it wasn't like his character had any. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, I just didn't feel like the film respected my time, and yeah, I just feel like it's a waste of time.
I just hated the character development of the main character. That's what really killed me.
I agree with you 100% on that as well.
That's fair. I disagree with both of you. I thought it was a great movie. But, I mean, you're entitled.
You disagree with how the main character's development was? You were okay with that? You're okay with her just letting the people needlessly die at the end?
Because I already told you my interpretation for it. And you disagree with it.
Because the movie couldn't convey that. Derek's letting the excuse that they want you to believe. See, but it was Satan. Anything bad? It's just
you interpreted it that way, so I guess that's a different way to look at.
They said it was Satan.
The way the story did it was the clutch was through the doll. Her doll was eliminated, so therefore she had no clutch. If Satan still had his clutch in her at the end, she would have never taken the shot at the cop. She would have never took the shot at the mom. She would have been still in the clutch. Clearly, she was not in the clutch because she was still able to take both those shots. So why she stalled at the end, still. I think your argument for her being emotionally scarred would be a better argument than it was still Satan's clutches.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Again, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about it. You have your opinion.
There's nothing to argue. I just was curious if, like, if you agreed whether or not. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I just was curious if you agreed whether or not the character development, but you said it plain and simple. Like, yeah, you interpreted it differently. Satan still had his clutches on her, and that's not how I interpret it. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
I believe that Nicolas Cage made a doll of Derek's internet connection now.
Because
I will say, up until the point of the ending, I didn't think it was terrible. But when the ending all came together and she literally stood by and did nothing, that ruined that's how I felt like, what the fuck did we do all of the shit that we did to get to this point for?
I feel like
Derek, you're roboting.
Oh, now you're sounding like a robot, yeah.
Well, I don't know what to do about that.
This is rough right now because it's the same face right now. Damn. This is the part I wanted to get the most feedback from.
I know.
Well, just say it in Android. Go ahead.
I don't want.
His internet connection had a doll made of it
with a metal ball
in
its head.
I could have swore I heard my ex-wife. Yeah.
I was very, very angry with how that shit ending.
Every time. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's why I don't like, because I feel like any excuse of any question you had about her character or how she acted got excused because they put that in there.
The caveat of Satan.
It felt more like a crutch than it felt like a plot. And I didn't like that at all.
I didn't even think about that, but that's a good point that, like, yeah, you're doing all this investigating shit and, like, yeah, it feels like the show Mindhunters, like, oh, what the fuck's going on? And, like, all this shit, you're trying to find these people and shit. And then lo and behold, it was, an oddity that you couldn't win against the entire time. How can you beat Satan? You know?
Right. See, I did not see. I got all excited. Well, yeah, because like I just got excited because it was like, cool, a horror movie. I'm gonna follow along. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna try to figure out the mystery. Only to be treated to no, you can't, because I'm just gonna do this and
you lose.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Maybe people just like that, but it's not me. Like, that upset me.
And I will say, I said it already, but up until that point, I don't think it was a bad movie. I didn't think it was terrible
I was screaming the whole time.
Yeah, see, I didn't hate. Yeah, I didn't hate what as much as you hated about it, but it was teetering for me. I was like, okay, and I did feel like we got a lot of nothing. Like, yeah, I couldn't find the hat. Man. Why is Adam the only one in costume? I couldn't find the hat. Derek's didn't get to him in time, and he's also having internet issues, so.
Yeah, Derek's costume is glitching.
Yeah, Derek's costume is fucking phasing in and out of the matrix.
There was another part I didn't like, was when she was in her mom's house and she was like trying to get into the basement, and then she just stopped and was like, "Oh, I shouldn't." Like, why not just ask your mom, "Hey, what's in the basement?" or something? Once again, you can just be like, "Oh, that was just Satan veering them away from that," and that's why I don't like that. I feel like,
and see, that's the thing, is that like you just don't like that. I liked that. I thought that it was cool that Satan only showed her what he wanted her to see. Again, you either accept it or you don't. I accept it for what it was. I think that,
What did you rate the movie?
Oh yeah, it's a good question.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like an 8 for me. I loved it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay, fair enough.
That's fine.
I don't agree with that, but okay.
Yes, I agree with it.
That's your definitely.
I loved it. I was all about it. The way I took everything was, because who was the guy that was doing all of this? It was Nicolas Cage character. Where was his doll? You don't need a fucking doll to be this fucking. I don't even know what the word is for what he was doing for Satan. I feel like Satan got what he wanted out of Lee and turned her into the next one of that. Like, I feel like she's going to continue doing what Nicolas Cage was doing when she left the house at the end.
The main chick?
Yeah.
No shot.
Where did you get that from?
I feel like Satan won.
Where did you get that from that though? Honestly, probably would have gave it more.
When she didn't stop the guy from fucking killing the wife.
But it wasn't like.
But she stopped it from happening. The mom said, "You have to let this happen. Like it has to happen this way." And she
honestly, I would have
gave
it more points if she did. I probably wouldn't have rated it so low.
Yeah, if that would have been the case, I would be way more on the side. Like, oh yeah,
she got
everyone dies. I'm all for a movie that everyone.
Dude, that would have been a cool twist, and it would have showed like if they showed like a scene where Nicolas Cage didn't look all creepy, he looked like an actual person trying to get down to the same. Oh man, that would have been way better. Look at Derek, you writing a better story. God damn it, that would have been sick.
Maybe I need to rewatch the ending, but that's just the way I interpreted it.
I mean, I've still been pissed off about everything else, but I definitely would be a 2. I'd probably bring it up to even a 4 or 5 because I think that's actually would have been a better way to end it. I'd be like, that ending kind of saved a lot of what I didn't like. But
I would give it like a 4.8 just because of how bad the ending was for me.
That's fair.
Yeah. But up until then, I would say it was at least a 7. I was interested with everything that was going. Like Adam said, I was following the mystery along. It was good, but dude, oh my God, literally just replaying it over and over in my head. I'm like, up that shit from the hip and put that motherfucker down.
You know what's crazy is I on HBO Max they have what's that, Trap, and I remember what you said. I went immediately to the very end to see what you were talking about. That was so crazy that they allowed him to do as much as he did with just tasers. Taser him. He's gouging out the man's eyes. Taser. He's like, what?
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, that movie was horrible. Anyway, let's not reel too much because we'll try to get this. Well, Derek's kind of semi in the thing. We still got.
We lost him already. Look at him.
Damn. No, poor Derek. Yeah, I felt so bad. Todd.
I'm sorry,
dude. That was dirty on his webcam or his internet connection.
It came back just for that.
Face review. That was dirty.
Oh man.
Let's just try to get this last movie talked about. All right.
Yep.
So
there's nothing that we blow right through it anyways. Not much to talk about. Shit movie.
It's all right. It's What's Inside, Netflix movie 2024. All right. What'd you guys rate it? Derek, you want to go? Go. Derek should go first because just in case.
All right. 8. I really liked it. I thought it was fantastic. The beginning was kind of weird for me. I wasn't super into I was invested in what was going on, but for me it was just like a whatever movie when everyone switched and everyone the people are cheating on each other and he's like, oh, I'll leave her for you, and it was like, all right, so y'all are just trying to fuck each other and be weird. I was like, whatever. I was waiting. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I was waiting for like that moment to happen to make the movie like, okay, crazy shit is going down. They were dumb for fucking on the balcony.
She said, I loved What's Inside.
It was really good. Fucking on the balcony was a really dumb choice. But
we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, but once they fell,
we were playing the game.
So once they fell and died, immediately I was like, oh, fuck. What happens to those people inside? What happens to the people the other way?
That's here.
Right when it happened, I was like, oh, let's fucking go.
My jaw drops because I was looking over and then it happened. I was like, that is the biggest wrench ever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, go on.
And so from there, I was like, this movie's fucking amazing. I loved it. Like if I can give that moment to the end, that would be like a 9 for me because it was so fucking great. I was super like, let's
if that was a climax part.
Yeah. I'm just saying like if you were to rate it from that point on, like the last 40 minutes of the movie are super crazy.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
from that point on, it's like a
Yeah,
9.
yeah,
But
yeah.
everything before you didn't give a fuck about.
No, but I did. It was interesting enough. It just I wasn't loving it. I was liking it. If that like I was into it. I was waiting to see where it all went. I didn't think it was gonna go to death like that. I thought it was gonna be like this guy trying to fuck them over for like screwing him over in high school or in college. And I was like, oh, how is he gonna fuck them over? And that's not the route it went. And then there was the other twist at the end, and I was like, whoa, what? Fucking lost it, dude. It was so good that it was the sister the whole time.
Yep.
That shit was crazy.
So I give the movie an 8.5. It was a lot of fun.
Wow, I'm so happy about that. Then I was so nervous about this fucking recommendation. I was like, I did this on a whim. I enjoyed it because I saw the last fucking whatever. Oh wow,
it was fun to watch. It caught me hooked.
So good.
I'm happy it was on Netflix because I'm horrible with names already. So there's a lot of times they were like, this person. I was like, wait, pause. Wait, okay, that's that person. Okay, that's person. Okay, let's go.
It was hard to keep track. It was hard to keep
especially
track.
sometimes where they're just rapid firing names. I'm like, wait. I forgot who was who.
So real quick, Todd, since you admittedly haven't seen the first little chunk of the movie.
Nope, I saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
So that part when he's fucking in the very beginning of the movie when he's jerking off to the other girl,
other
it
chick,
starts crazy. I was like, wait a minute, this guy is what? I hated it from the beginning.
Derek, really, Optimus Prime, chill, damn.
I don't know what's done.
Dude, it got really rough there for a second.
I did end up watching it. You've had enough internet problems throughout here for me to watch it while I've been on this podcast.
So
I literally got to the point to where they're at the balcony and he's about to fall off, and I was like, okay, I've seen all this now.
Okay, right on. Hell yeah. So yeah, like 8.5 for sure. Like that was a lot of fun. It was very enjoyable. I'm happy it was on Netflix. Like I said, those names, especially when they rapid fired. The minute they brought up that sister, I called the ending. I was like, that's weird they brought her up for some reason. I was like, I bet you she's in her brother's body. And I was and then I saw it happen. I was like, I was like, I knew it. But it was good. So like, even though I knew it, I was like, this is so cool how it played out. Like it was fun.
I just liked the entire premise of it. Like that's a really cool, unique idea. Like we were kind of talking about, Anne even said, like, would you guys play the game if you had the chance? Yes, I would play that specific game. We were comparing that to Talk to Me. I would not do the Talk to Me games. Fuck that. Adam, you should watch Talk to Me.
Yeah,
that shit is fucked. But yes, the It's What's Inside game, I would play that. That would be fun to play detective and try and
Derek
figure out
said he would play it. Derek's in the comments right now chatting with us.
I see that.
I'm telling him to jump back in for a little bit. Hopefully we can carry on to the very end because we're kind of like, I feel like towards the end of what
we're just about at the end. These are the last couple movies, or the last movie we needed to talk about.
So actually, let's just talk about It's What's Inside. Would you actually play that game?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would. That would be kind of dicey.
Why?
I don't know. I just
scared about someone being in your body?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It'd just be weird. I'd be worried that there's somebody up to no good. That first part when he was all like, yeah, you got me. That tripped me out so hard. Like when technically she was in the one dude's body and was like, yep, you got me. Like she pretended to be him, threw everything off. Everyone was like, oh yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
I forget, I'm so bad with the names, but that was
I don't know the names at this point.
That would be wild. But I feel like it'd leave too much room for somebody to just take control. Like I would have to know how the machine worked. And then on top of that, I would have to have rules. I'm like, I need to know how the machine works. No one's leaving this fucking room. Like,
yeah, there would have to be like a safe word. Like everyone has a specific safe word or whatever. And like the only way we know that person is it is like, oh, my safe word was banana. You wrote that down and put it in a lockbox. And it's like, okay, Adam's safe word was banana. He said banana. Let's get him back to his body kind of thing.
Yeah. And it's a little too trippy for me. I'd have to have a lot of stipulations on things going down. Derek said it depends on who he's playing with. That is another huge one. I'm not going to be playing with no randoms.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm assuming we're playing with like our friend group of people that like we know and trust kind of thing. But even then, can you trust me?
Not with those eyes. No, Todd's gatekeeping too many Sparking Zero secrets. I could not trust him, dude.
That's how we would know. We would just all play Sparking Zero. And be like, oh, it's the combo.
That got really good out of nowhere. Derek, are you gonna jump back in here for a quick second?
Just so we can at least sign it off.
Yeah, let's get your beautiful face in here for just a quick sec. I do, man. I'm gonna have to rewatch that one part where his face froze at the perfect. Oh, I got literal tears coming out my face. My internet is out. Oh, damn, damn. Poor Derek has really been struggling with internet issues.
Yeah, that sucks. All righty.
Of all nights to have the internet crap out on him.
Yeah, for real. It could happen yesterday. It could happen tomorrow, but
right, had to have been the Halloween special. Them dirty bastards. All right. Well, Derek said, "For more love." I'm joking. He's an FML of all nights, right? For real. Poor Derek worked a long shift overtime just to come on and get screwed over by.
Can't even enjoy what he wants to enjoy.
But anyway, you know, we'll sign out. Like, all right, so
yeah,
we talked about the movies. Thank you guys for participating, and if you did recommend a movie, thank you. I'm happy.
Rebecca's was great. Appreciate that recommendation.
Good recommendation. Yep, I had a lot of fun. Even though I didn't like Long Legs, I'm happy I saw it so we can have this discussion.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. I didn't like it, but I feel like that was probably the spiciest conversation we had on.
Oh yeah. That's cool. I like that we have those ranges, and going forward,
I'm really happy that you guys ended up liking the movie that I was terrified about recommending.
Yeah, it's funny because as I was watching it, Sean was in the back and he was watching the whole thing with me, and he was like, "Yeah, he's like, it was really good." So
good.
He even ended up watching it and liking it. It was a fun one, good one. So yeah, on Netflix, people, if you are interested,
it's What's Inside.
Yep.
Go check it out. It's a pretty interesting movie. Good concept. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a horror movie, but it just has like
it's like a mystery thriller,
mind-bending aspects to it. Like, oh shit, twists and turns.
It should have been called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. I know that name was already taken, but it should have been. That would have made more sense.
Have you seen Bodies, Bodies?
I've never seen. Well, I've seen.
Bodies, Bodies,
did
Bodies?
I see it? I think I.
It's with Pete Davidson.
Either I saw an in-depth video breaking down everything that happened, or I did see the movie.
There we go.
No, not like an in-depth. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I worded that wrong.
2.5 hour video on an hour and a half long movie.
No. Chill. It was either like a kill. It was either like a kill count. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos, kill counts on YouTube's. They talk about like how many people died and how they died.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
It was either that or I actually did see the movie, but I know how it plays out. I don't remember how I know this though. Anyway,
Bodies was another fun movie where it's just like, what the fuck? I was telling Derek about that. I was like, holy shit, man, like garbage.
Yeah. Derek said he watched a review on it instead. I'm joking.
Bodies. I enjoyed a lot. I liked how, but I'm a sucker for spoilers, guys. Sorry. I'm a sucker for movies that everyone dies in. Everyone dies. Good movie to me.
I thought that was a funny way how everything played out.
Yes.
All for nothing.
I called that one too. I was like, watch this dumbass did some shit to himself, or like he fucking yeah. No, that was kind of funny. I actually liked. Actually, you know what? I think I did see that movie because I was like, I started to remember like they started freaking out after seeing his body, and then they all started collapsing on each other. Yeah. I think I did end up seeing that. I don't remember when I watched it. But yeah. All the characters were stupid. Derek said he didn't hate it, but all the characters were so stupid. I completely agree.
I think they're
fucking trying to do the fucking woke bullshit while their people are dying around them. Like, yeah. Stupid.
But anyway, regardless, we'll sign out. I'm sorry Derek couldn't be here. His internet crapped out on him. He's been having issues. But yes, thank you guys so much for recommending movies. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for enjoying watching today's episode, the Halloween one, even though it's 2 days late. The belated, what I call this episode was the belated Halloween episode. But yes, thank you.
You better believe it.
Yeah, Derek said he loves you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you liked what you've seen, think about sharing, commenting, and giving it a like. We appreciate any and all help. You guys have a wonderful time, and we'll see you guys next week.
Next week.